Young world, so here the F we go again. I mean, really, there's nothing to see here, really. Nothing to see, keep it moving, nothing new. Same story, same stuff. But I figure I try to make it a teachable moment. So the whole thing with this, with the chef, I'm not getting into all this thing. You can look at somebody else's channel or go look at the news if you want to see all the details. It don't matter what the details are. It is what it is. That's just that. But see how they keep doing these gang sweep indictments. On my last channel, when Donald Trump first became president, he put out a memo stating that he was looking to push gang members to be charged as terrorists. I remember this clearly because I made a long video about it when he first became president and he first came out and made that statement. I did a whole video about it, warning y'all jokers to, if you're claiming a gang, stop claiming a gang in public. I've been saying this over and over. Every time something like this happens, I come and make the same video, say the same thing. But like I said in the title, in my own situation, when I was 18, I got a tattoo. Me and 3 individuals went at the same time and got this tattoo done. I was the first person with it because I happened to be the first one to sit down and get it done. We had a little crew. I wouldn't call it a gang. Like, I'm from the East Coast. We're not on that type of a gang. That's not the type of time we on. But we had a crew. It was called something. We had the tattoo, had guns and stuff on it like that. 3 of us went and got it when we first got it. Alright, so about 2 or 3 years after that, I got locked up. Something, whatever had happened, went and came out. By that time, probably about 7 to 10 people had this tattoo, I would say. So the one time I went back in there for a violation, got locked up. They taking pictures, the CEO that's doing my intake, taking pictures of the tattoo, looking in this book, showing me this book, like, oh, these are your people, like, asking questions like that because people with the same tattoo, like, oh, this is the gang, what gang is this? Like, those type of questions ask me. I'm like, I'm not in no gang. The CEO told me, he said, there's right here, I forget how many people had it, pictures in the book of people that all had a tattoo. He said 3 or more people with the same tattoo in any situation can be classified as a gang and can automatically be federal jurisdiction for crimes they commit for conspiracy. This CEO told me this is like 20 years ago. He said 3 or more people with the same tattoo can automatically be classified as a gang from federal jurisdiction. And I was sitting there like, it was news to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't thinking along those lines when we sat down and got them tattoos done. So years later, I mean, due to other reasons too, but that was one of the main factors of why I got this tattoo covered up. It wasn't hard for me to sit here and realize. So you saying that some other people can go out, commit whatever crime they commit, and I could have no knowledge about it. They get caught with this tattoo. Just the fact that they got this tattoo, I could be charged with conspiracy. This is 20 years ago I realized this. I got that shit covered up. It wasn't immediately, like I said, a couple years later due to other little factors came into play, but that was all I needed. Just that alone even. And the more time passes, the more technology that comes out, the more everything is in front of us. These cameras, this YouTube, the internet. How many cases have we seen happen? How do y'all still think that y'all can keep getting away, going out here claiming these gangs in public? Just like this Sheff G thing, they said they've been investigating them for 5 years. 5 years. That means that you can go along with your life doing a bunch of stuff and not even know that you already been caught a long time ago. They're just letting you build up more stuff on top of more stuff on top of more stuff. And letting other people that are associated with this gang you're in all keep doing the same stuff. That way they can tie all y'all into one big bundle and come grab up all y'all. This DA with the Sheff G case said he could have picked up 200 to 300 people if he wanted to. 200 to 300 people. Think about that. 200 to 300 people. He could have literally wiped out a whole entire section of people just based off being in a gang. Because they're all tied together. Like, we all know how deep the gang ties are in LA and stuff like that, Chicago, these places where these gangs are really originate from. Like, the real history, people have been associated with gangs for the past 20, 30, 40, 50 years. The family, they grew up in it. But you gotta find some type of way to get out of. I mean, first of all, you should just try to get out of the lifestyle in general. But at the very least, you cannot keep claiming gangs in public. It's just something you can't keep doing. The smartest gang member I've seen so far is Big U in that sense, because Big U is the only gang member, probably in the goddamn United States, that says I'm not part of no gang. I'm not in a gang. But we all would assume, not gonna say we know because we don't know, but it could very easily and clearly be assumed that Big U is part of that whatever gang he's supposed to be. It could be assumed. But this Joker said he's not part of no gang. Never claimed to be in a gang. So in that instance, he can't be tied into a conspiracy just based off of somebody saying a gang thing, because he never said he was in a gang. I'm sure he don't got no gang tattoos. Otherwise, that would prove that he is in a gang. But he said he's not in a gang. It don't matter what it looks like. It don't matter what kind of shots he can call and still make stuff happen. He said he's not in a gang, so he's not in a gang. On that aspect, I give Big U his props, because that's what everybody should be on. It's as simple as that. But that's why I took my tattoos off.